Boom, you're in traffic. Someone decides to start trying to rob you while you're in traffic. This is an exotic one, man. They break your back window or get you to lower it, hop in your car while, they're apparently dealing with the driver. They hop in your car, they rob you and drive off. So this is a group of people that did this to this human in that car. Boom! ByronRodgers Tactical Protection Review. Learn protection strategies from a protection professional. What can we learn from this type of attack? It's pretty kind of clever and exotic. Now, the thing about a good ambush is simply that if it's a good ambush, it works. So you've got to be thinking ahead for something like this, though. What do we know about vehicles? Once they stop moving, they become coffins. Vehicles are vulnerable when they stop. Therefore, when you're inside of a vehicle, you've got to be thinking ahead about what your next moves are and when you stop, how you stop, so you still are in a position of advantage when you stop, right? So something we do in the private security game is when you pull up and you stop, you want to make sure that you can see the tires of the vehicle in front of you on top of your hood. So when you look out the front of your vehicle, you need to be able to see at least the tires of that vehicle in front of you, because what it does is it gives you options. Even though you must stop because of a red light or because of whatever traffic's doing, you still have options. In order for this type of ambush to work, you see here, let's pause it real quick. You see here that this vehicle right here, this is the vehicle of the victim. It is sandwiched in between this vehicle right here and this vehicle right here. So in order for this type of ambush to work, these people have to have you right where they want you. If you pull up too close to this vehicle right here, then you're going to be pulling right into a position where all they have to do is pull that rear vehicle up to sandwich you in. And then once they have you sandwiched in, boom, they're able to launch their attack and you essentially can't really go anywhere. And at that point, you're kind of at their mercy, because unless you choose to start shooting from your vehicle, which is also a tall order because you're not able to move, but bullets can come in and out and through that vehicle. So you're essentially held in position. You're held in position while they're able to move around on the outside of the vehicle and shoot at you. Yes, you can defend from the inside of that vehicle if you absolutely positively need to, and you're effective with your firearm. It can be done, but it's not an advantageous position to be held in place during a firefight while your enemy can move around you in 360 degrees, right? So it's not the position you want to be in. What you want to try and do in order to avoid things like this happening to you in countries where things like this happen very often is when you pull up to a stop, you want to make sure, one, you're aware that you're coming to a stop in an environment where things can happen. Are there carjackings in this environment? Are the roads safe in this environment? Remember, it always goes back to the fundamentals. Context. What level of risk should I be assessing and should I be aware of based on the context? Then we get into tactical positioning, right? So whether I'm in a car or I'm on foot, what is my tactical positioning posture? I'm in a position where I can see the front, those tires of the vehicle in front of me, right? And then rolling risk assessment. Who's around me? Who's watching me? Who's paying too close attention that I need to pay attention to, right? The other thing that can happen is you can come to a stop. They can drop it in reverse and they can back right up and position on you, right? This is the type of thing that you have to be paying attention for, because if you're paying attention and you have enough room between you and the car in front of you, then you possibly can squirt out, and ideally you possibly can squirt out over this median and make your escape. That's what you want to be able to do if something like this is taking place. The second you see those taillights from this car come on and you realize they're going to back up, you want to boom, squirt yourself out. And you may not have to jump the curb. Maybe it's some weird thing that's going on in their vehicle. Maybe they don't really necessarily mean to rob you, but the second you see those taillights come on, you need to be red alert and you need to be acting. Okay, you can take it back. You can reverse back into position. You can drive back over the curb. But these are the types of considerations, especially with things like this now being out on the internet. So we look forward to more copycats and things like that. Just a few considerations for driving safely in your vehicle from point A to B. Remember, most of the attacks happen where? When you're in those transitional spaces, going from one safe location to another. Share this video. Let's make the world a safer place. Like, subscribe by making good people more dangerous. Boom. Boom! It's finally here. Go to protectornation.com to join the Protector Nation community. learn online, and become part of our Protector Nation family. I look forward to seeing you guys there and for us all to join forces to make the world a safer place by helping good people to become more dangerous. I'll see you there, and until then, be peaceful but not harmless.